Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Merits of Knowledge. Today we will be learning about how plants make their own food by photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process used by the plants to make their own food. The sunlight will help the plant to prepare the food by its own. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. When we are cooking something in the kitchen, we need fire, water, and vegetables. In the same way, for the plant, they need many things like light, water, nutrients, and soil to prepare their own food. Among plants, the leaves plays an important role in absorbing the sunlight. The roots absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Xylem is the tissue which will convey the water and the nutrients to rest of the plant. It acts like the straw. Here you can see the roots absorb water from the soil and through the tiny tubes transport it to the stem and then to the leaves. The stem holds the leaves in such a way that it absorbs maximum energy from sunlight. A leaf is a very important part of the plant. Photosynthesis will provide food to the plant. When we take the cross section of the leaf, shows the upper and lower layer of the cells which are flat and irregular. Below the upper layer is a layer of tightly packed cells. These cells have specialized organelles called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts contain the pigment called chlorophyll, which gives a green color to the leaf. In between upper and lower layer, there are tubes-like sections with air spaces in between. These cells will be absorbing the air as well as the water and helping in transporting it. The lower layer will be having the section of cells which are tightly packed again with stomata with two guard cells surrounded by it. These guard cells will regulate the opening and closing of stomata. Leaf absorbs carbon dioxide from the environment through stomata, which after passing it through air spaces and then into the chlorophyll containing cells. These chlorophyll will not only give green color to the plant but also helps in the process of photosynthesis. Both water and carbon dioxide molecules are finally absorbed by the chloroplast. These chloroplasts also have the capacity of trapping energy from the sunlight. All this energy is used to synthesize glucose, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water. These oxygen and glucose molecules diffuse out of the chloroplast. You can see the loosely arranged cells and air spaces. The glucose will be transported through these specialized tubes to aid in their growth. The oxygen present in these air spaces diffuses out through the stomata. During photosynthesis, oxygen is given as life-sustaining gaseous component of the atmosphere, while glucose or food is transported to all parts of the plant, whereas the water molecules diffuses through the tubes into the air spaces. These water molecules are absorbed by the roots from the soil, and the extra water molecule will be given out through the stomata. Stomatas are present on the lower layer of the leaf. Each stomata is called stoma. Stoma will have two guard cells. These guard cells will help the stoma to open and close. Stomata will be absorbing the carbon dioxide from the environment and helping in photosynthesis. The carbon dioxide which is absorbed from the stomata is diffused into the air spaces in between. These carbon dioxide as well as the water molecules which is present in between the air spaces will be transported to the cells which has chloroplast. The water molecules and the carbon dioxide will be transported to the cells which has chloroplast. Chloroplast contains chlorophyll. Here, the process of photosynthesis starts. Water and carbon dioxide is absorbed by the chloroplast. The carbon dioxide and water is absorbed by the chloroplast now. There will be many chloroplasts inside the leaf. When many molecules of water and carbon dioxide are absorbed, the sunlight is trapped by the leaf, and that energy is also included in the process of photosynthesis. That's why the sunlight is also important for the plants to prepare food. Inside the chloroplast, the chemical reaction will take place. Here, the sun energy, carbon dioxide, water, as well as chloroplast. Here, chloroplast will generate oxygen and glucose molecules. These molecules of glucose will be transported from the chloroplast to the air spaces and then into the specific tubes. The tubes will transport glucose to different parts of the plant, whereas the extra water molecules will be given out through stomata from the leaf. The glucose will be transported throughout the plant from the leaf to every part of the plant. The xylem is spread throughout the different parts of the plant, including the stem, branches, and all the way up to the leaves. The xylem transports vital nutrients to the entire plant. It acts like our blood vessels in the human body. These will help in transportation of water and other nutrients. Leaves on the plants have pores, as we saw the stomata, and each stoma will have the two guard cells supporting with the other cells around. It will be helping in exchange of gases as well as water. It is also responsible in photosynthesis. The carbon dioxide which is absorbed by the stomata will be used in photosynthesis using chlorophyll cells. The chloroplast in the chlorophyll will be responsible for the greenery of the plant, as well as once the carbon dioxide and water is absorbed, it is used in the process of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide, water, oxygen, and the sunlight, it will create a chemical reaction. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight will release oxygen plus glucose. Glucose will come under carbohydrates. These glucose will be transported throughout the plant, and the glucose is used by the plant for their growth. And some glucose will be stored, which is extra, that will be stored in the form of starch in different parts of the plant. It can be in the stem, leaf, or even in the root. This extra glucose is used to perform photosynthesis when there is no sunlight. Oxygen is given out from the stomata during the process of photosynthesis, and the oxygen which is released is used by the humans and other animals during respiration process. How wonderful, isn't it? Well, the word photosynthesis is a Greek word from two words, photo and synthesis. Photo means light, whereas synthesis means putting together. Literally, photosynthesis means combining water, carbon dioxide in the presence of light. So the essential factors for photosynthesis are sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Underwater photosynthesis takes place at slower pace than a normal photosynthesis. This is because energy from the sun is absorbed by the water layers and only small amount of energy actually reaches the plant. Some plants don't need photosynthesis to grow. Such plants include mushroom, Venus flytraps. Mushrooms get fruit from the ground as well as from the surrounding areas, whereas Venus flytrap will trap the insect and then that will be digested. Some leaves will be colorful, some will be having different colors, and the green part will be less. Some will be burgundy, maroon, or yellow in color. Even though whatever the color is, the photosynthesis will take place among them. I hope you have liked the video. Please do subscribe and comment. Thank you.